I'm Nikki Mehle, and I'm so happy to be part of the show Thresholds here at Village One. It's a really strong show of painters, so I feel very honored to be in this group. And this is my painting called Love's Melodrama. I'd like to think the title is kind of self-explanatory. Here in the center, we have two figures that are sort of looking into one another's eyes and experiencing this moment of love. It's a tender moment, but at the same time, the most important part of the painting for me is these birds that are coming from the left-hand corner, and they're moving through this sort of portal of this moment into the figure's eyes, and outwards they separate into the two top corners of the painting. For me, this painting is about sort of the bittersweetness of falling in love. It's about like being present in that moment with a person, but also recognizing fully that no matter how well it goes, over time there will be a separation. I think this painting has a lot of green because green is this lush, rich color. It's about like growth and things blooming and being new and fresh. But at the same time, green also has this like connotation of sickness. So it's sort of like a lovesick painting. There's this tree element here, and the tree, in a similar way to these birds, comes together in the trunk of the tree. It's like one form. And up here we see it separating and sort of branching out. So again, it's like an echoing of this idea of being together, being one thing for a moment, and moving apart. And some of the colors here in the tree, it has this sort of like blue bubble almost around it, sort of like this energy. And the orange lines around it and some of the red in the painting sort of reminds me of like medical diagrams almost, like of lungs or veins or something like that. So I do think that's another element at play here. So this painting is called Tree, a very simple title, but this painting actually came to me in a dream, and it was a very strange dream. It was during a daytime nap, and it felt like it was this image, this still image for like 2 or 3 minutes straight. So the reason that's strange for me is that usually my dreams involve a lot of motion and forms changing into things and a lot of story and scenes and characters, but this dream was just this image, just like this. When I woke up from the dream, I sketched it out really quick, and the most important elements, when I sketched it, what was so compelling was, of course, like this bird moving off to the left out of this very central nest, and also this sort of ribbon that loops around like this to make the form of the tree. Something that's really important in my work are, of course, the patterns, because both in the process of painting and in the process of looking, they become kind of this like visual meditation, where I hope your eye moves around, but in a way like that movement and that rhythm sort of stills you in a way. Yeah, and this part of the painting that's like really, really textural, it was really fun for me, and in a way like that physical kind of painting is also like meditative. I had a lot of old like student grade poor quality paints, and it was like, you know, fun and interesting to sort of like blob it on without any care for being efficient with the material. And yeah, it was just another way of capturing that repetitive energy.